Yo, good morning, friends. Welcome back, YouTube, to another update. Hey, looks like the gun to my head worked. I won't get squirted with a water pistol now, so now I'm happy. Right on. So we ended up blasting through this candle today. Very cool. Feeling pretty on side for the previous week's high. And the remainder of this fair value gap right here. And then when and if we get there, we'll figure out. I'm just going to leave it gray for now. But yeah, we'll figure out what happens when and if we get there. So what am I looking at for moving forward? I'll give you a sneak peek into what we were looking at today. I took a trade getting long off of this couple of down close candles here. You can see that execution is, I don't know, somewhere. Probably on Twitter. Go check it out. And yeah, I entered in 2 here, 1 here, and then finally she soared in my favor. I just closed it there because this is this gray shaded area inside of these levels. This is a 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, and this is inside of the lower portion of the up close candle of the blue shaded area, right? That's what I was looking to railroad if we were going to continue for my targets up here. So that was just what I was aiming for, and we got it. So if you remember that this is the mitigation block from the weekly chart, that's one thing I wanted to see closed above. And look at the delivery. Boy, oh boy, that was awesome. Everything looked very on side, very to the point. And yeah, it felt good. Congratulations to the students who caught that sucker in London session or just before New York AM session. Very cool. Good work. Just going to ditch some of this stuff here. Let's clean it up a lot. So we attacked previous day high, and that was sweet. Like I sold one right here, another one up here, and I think another one here, something like that. Just entering in as it's dropping down and then getting out as it's rising. And then we just sat here and did nothing. Awesome. Awesome. So what are we looking at? So tomorrow, I would like to see this upper portion of the blue shaded area hold support. I'm going to move this purple box to the front just because if it gets down there, I want to have my attention focused down there. So whether it be here, and then I'll wait and see if it offers a model here, the midway point of the purple shaded area, or the midway point. If we start losing this, I would just assume that we're going to start traveling down. What am I looking for a profile this week? I don't really have a definitive answer for you. Mainly because we're at the end of the month and we've already made well beyond requirements for a monthly retracement. So that's the 50% of the monthly range from high to the low. So we're dang near there. Let's see, that's the 30% retracement there. And the 20% is this level here, which is the lower quadrant of that new week opening gap. So a lot of real-time analysis is going to be needed moving forward. A multitude of profiles could show up, especially right now. We could get high of the week Monday, slam down for low of the week Thursday or even Friday, and make another low, and then do the end of the month retracement all over again. We could flip right back out to the upside and make a compression candle. So what I'm trying to tell you is that it could go up or it could go down. And I don't like doing that. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is just play it cool, not look for anything super duper. I want to use this as support, like any part of this upper portion here. So if it offers it to me and offers me a little discount pool liquidity at a specific time, then great. I'll look to take along, but I'm not super. I did good today, so just especially for a banking holiday week. So primarily what I'm looking for, and this is still a guess, okay? It's gun to my head. It doesn't have to be this way, but this is still what I'm aiming for the week. So I don't know if it's going to get up there tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday. Overall, I'm looking for, not much of a Judas for this week. I would like to see that be the bottom. So that's kind of my line in the sand right here. If we start losing this and this blue shaded area on a closing basis, my bullish bias is likely going to be offside. We could also get one of these stupid weeks where we do this. And we just trend inside of this range all week. So I'm prepared for that as well. So don't push it this week, okay? But all these levels still salient, and I'm pretty sure I'm on side. The daily chart tells a nice story. We have got our discount pool liquidity breached here. Our shift in market structure happens to be here on the daily chart, okay? So now that we're inside of this rejection block, and I would even say like this balanced price range in here, what I want to see is a dynamic run right through it. So that's kind of where my attention's focused, is right in here. And as we found a top that today. Oops. Right there. Okay. So after getting through the purple shaded area here, just as a reminder, that was this candle, right? Where did we find a top? But the low of the balanced price range here on the daily chart. So this is what I'm really interested in right now. So tomorrow, this candle here, I want to see it trade down in just maybe into that quadrant, maybe this purple shaded area, who knows, and then start accelerating viciously for this old week opening gap. Essentially this pool of liquidity, okay? I don't need it to hit previous week high, but if it's going to continue on its journey, depending on when it gets up here, it doesn't have to do it tomorrow either. Yeah, when and if it does get up into there, this is going to be like pay the trader. And then I'll hold something if we can get up into there. But we do have a swing low and a discount. 1, 2, 3. So the model calls for just the way it sits. Yeah. That would be funny. That's what the model calls for. But and remember, I was front running the idea that the week is going to get a swing low on the closure of this candle as well. So that would front run that idea. So that this one would take a while to play out, obviously, but on a macro chart, that's what the model calls for. So I'm bullish. I'm bullish, at least for now, until it shows me it's not bullish, and will likely lose this purple shaded area very violently. It'll just melt through it like butter. And you'll go, okay, I guess we're bearish. Yeah. So keep these levels on your charts that we had yesterday. They're still, everything seems to be on side right now. I'm going to try and get in sync with this. We could see the low of the day tonight in Asia. And if we do that, we are retard bullish. All right. So at 9:37 p.m. EST, see what happens. Keep it light, keep it tight. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Be safe.